We begin tonight with continuing coverage of the Kent City teenager paralyzed after being dragged by a car this summer. Colin Rogers' father made sure that he was in court today, where one of the teenagers charged in the crime had an appearance. 13 on your side's Micah Cho joins us tonight with the father's reaction. Micah.
Juliet, the driver who has been charged, is a juvenile, and we were not allowed to be in court today for his hearing, but Colin's father tells us the teen entered a no plea contest to the charges.
In his wheelchair, Colin Rogers waited outside of juvenile court in Kent County for what the Rogers family said was a plea hearing Thursday afternoon for a teenager involved in assaulting Colin. In mid-June, Colin was dragged by a car in Tyrone Township after a dispute involving a vape pen, leaving him paralyzed, bound to a wheelchair, and unable to speak.
And in all honesty, dealing with this day after day after day feels almost as bad as if he was actually passed.
While not confirmed through the juvenile court system, Colin's father, Clay Rogers, said Thursday's hearing was for the driver of the vehicle, and for that he entered a plea of no contest.
A 10-year-old knows that if they throw their cell phone out the window at over 45 miles an hour, it's going to smash on the ground and break. And that's exactly what they did to my son.
Originally, the driver was arraigned on charges ranging from assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, to failure to stop at the scene of a personal injury accident. Because juvenile court is closed to the public, it is unknown what punishment, if any, the driver will face. Nonetheless, Clay says he'll never stop fighting for justice for Colin.
You're constantly looking him in the eyes. You're constantly watching him have trouble breathing. You're constantly looking at an inanimate human being that used to be so full of life, that's no longer full of life.
Colin recently returned home after spending months in Mary Free Bed Rehabilitation Hospital. Juliet.